Um, it's so this is a tiny, tiny but really loud frog that we have in Puerto Rico, and it's one of those sounds that is like it's a frog actually that can't live outside of the island, and it's so you only find it there, and it's one of those sounds that I was so used to it that I didn't even hear it, and when I moved out of Puerto Rico, I was like, oh my God, this is so quiet at nighttime, and then and now when I go to Puerto Rico, it's like I hear it so much. But it's like a chorus of them. So I think my note is that you can generally have a little more freedom and like and not being perfectly in sync and find what moments feel right for you to like play with like staggering things rather than being completely in sync. Measure 65 when it says like a cookie frog. I think that in the first violins that gesture with the grace note, it would be really nice if we hear like kind of like a chorus of these frogs. Whoa, oh wow. I think you could be a little like if you try that be a little more sparse. So a little more space in between, so almost like your chorus responding to each other. I'm gonna play you something really quick. Were you able to hear that? See that?
Yes, we love
They're
that.
they're tiny, 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 very cute, very, very loud. But and that was just one, but at night you hear a chorus of them. But I think that's the idea. But maybe like try to leave a little more space so that it feels so they're not so much on top of each other. Maybe we could try that really quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that was much better. Yeah. Thing about that is that you can also almost think as like the main note has an accent on it. So that so it's like so you're like aiming for that. So there's pops of color of that. So they're not the grace note and the main note are not the same given the same importance. Does that make sense? So that you're like kind of
Yes.
aiming for that high note.